What if one tiny meeting decided how much your grocery bill costs next year? What if a small group of suits in Switzerland controlled your job, your money, your future? Every single year, the most powerful humans on Earth gather in one snowy mountain town, and almost nobody outside those walls truly knows what gets decided inside. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the most powerful financial meeting on Earth. Welcome to Syorld Invests, where real-world money stories get simplified just for you. We break down big financial events so even a 10-year-old can fully understand them. So stay until the end because this story will genuinely blow your mind completely. The place is called Davos, a small ski town sitting high in the Swiss mountains. Every January, private jets fill the tiny airport like bees rushing into one giant hive. Over 3,000 leaders, presidents, billionaires, and bankers fly in from everywhere worldwide. This annual meeting is officially called the World Economic Forum, or simply WEF. In January 2026, the biggest WEF meeting in recent history just took place there. World leaders shook hands, shared dinners, and made decisions affecting billions of everyday people. Now here is the wild part. Most of those decisions never make newspaper headlines anywhere. Think of it like a school group project where only the popular kids get to vote. The rest of the world just has to live with whatever those popular kids decided together. So who exactly gets invited to this exclusive, ultra-private mountaintop power meeting? First, you have heads of government, presidents and prime ministers from over 50 countries. Second, you have central bank chiefs, the people who literally print and control money. Third, you have tech giant CEOs from the biggest companies on the entire planet Earth. Fourth, you have billionaire investors who own more wealth than entire countries combined together. Together, these four groups sit around tables and casually discuss your financial future out loud. In 2026, the biggest topic on every single table was artificial intelligence and global money. AI is now changing banking, jobs, and investing faster than any technology ever did before. Banks are using AI to approve or reject your parents' loan applications in 3 seconds. Companies are replacing human workers with AI systems that never sleep and never ask raises. At Davos 2026, leaders debated who gets to control this powerful new AI financial technology. Should one country control it? Should private companies? Or should the whole world share it? No final answer was agreed upon, and that silence itself tells a very important story. Now let us talk about the second biggest topic discussed behind those closed mountain doors. Global debt, meaning how much money countries owe to banks and other countries right now. Imagine borrowing lunch money from your friend every single day for 20 years straight continuously. Now imagine you owe lunch money to half your entire school combined. That is countries. The total amount governments worldwide currently owe has crossed $100 trillion in total. That number is so massive it is nearly impossible for a human brain to picture clearly. At Davos 2026, financial leaders were genuinely scared about what happens when that bill arrives. Because when countries cannot pay back what they owe, everyday people feel it first and hardest. Prices go up, jobs disappear, and savings shrink. Regular families carry the heaviest weight always. This is exactly why Davos meetings matter deeply, even if you have never heard of them. Now here is something that will genuinely surprise most people watching this video right now. Central banks at Davos 2026 discussed possibly launching something called a digital world currency system. Imagine one single digital coin that every country on Earth officially accepts as real money. No more exchanging dollars to euros or rupees, just one universal digital payment system everywhere. Supporters say it would make global trade faster, cheaper, and more equal for developing nations. Critics say it would give a tiny group of unelected bankers total control over your spending. If they switch off your digital wallet, you cannot buy food, pay rent, or travel anywhere. This debate at Davos 2026 was heated, loud, and ended without any clear final agreement. Next, let us talk about the geopolitical tensions that dominated the 2026 Davos conversations heavily. Two of the world's largest economies were barely speaking to each other at this meeting. Trade conflicts, technology bans, and military spending were creating massive cracks in global economic cooperation. When big economic powers fight, smaller countries get squeezed right in the middle uncomfortably hard. Think of it like two giant kids fighting over a ball while smaller kids get hurt. Supply chains break, goods get more expensive, and shortages hit grocery stores and hardware shops alike. At Davos 2026, peacemaking through economic deals was on the table, but progress was extremely slow. Now, let us zoom in to the tech giants who showed up to Davos 2026 this year. The CEOs of the largest technology companies were given special speaking platforms at this meeting. They pitched their AI tools as the solution to almost every single economic problem worldwide today. One major tech CEO literally said, "AI will solve poverty faster than any government program ever." That bold claim was met with both excited applause and serious skeptical eyebrow raises simultaneously. Because historically, powerful tools benefit the people who already own them most, not those without. The gap between the richest and poorest people on Earth actually grew wider again in 2025, and at Davos 2026, very few concrete plans existed to reverse that growing inequality gap urgently. This is where everyday people should really start paying close and careful attention to everything happening, because the policies discussed at Davos directly shape interest rates on your family's home loan. They influence whether your local factory stays open or gets replaced by automated machines next year. They determine which countries get financial help during crises and which ones get left completely behind. Davos is not just a fancy conference, it is where financial power quietly changes hands. Now here is one of the most fascinating and lesser-known facts about this entire meeting. Davos has a secret inner circle event happening even inside the already exclusive main conference happening. It is called private bilateral meetings, where two leaders meet completely alone with zero press. No cameras, no reporters, no public record of what those two powerful people agree upon quietly. In 2026, hundreds of these secret side meetings happened while the main stage looked busy publicly. Real deals, real alliances, and real financial agreements were born in those invisible, quiet, private rooms. This is the true engine behind Davos, not the speeches, but the whispers happening between them. So what does all of this actually mean for you, your family, and your daily regular life? Every interest rate decision, every trade agreement, every currency move traces back to meetings like this. When your parents say things are getting more expensive, Davos conversations are part of that reason. When a new technology takes over an industry, Davos probably discussed and greenlit it months earlier. Understanding where power lives helps you prepare smarter financial decisions for your own future life.
Knowledge about global finance is not just for billionaires, it is survival knowledge for everyone now. At Syorld Invests, we believe every single person deserves access to this kind of real information. Because when you understand the game, you stop being a piece and start becoming the player. Davos 2026 ended with big promises, polite handshakes, and very few binding commitments made publicly. But the conversations that happened there will ripple through every economy on Earth throughout this year. AI regulation decisions made there will shape which jobs exist in 5 years from right now. Currency discussions held there will influence what your savings are actually worth in the coming decade. Trade tension outcomes from Davos will decide whether your country grows or struggles economically ahead. You may never get a Davos invitation, but now you know exactly what happens inside there. And knowing that makes you smarter, more aware, and better prepared than most adults around you. The world is not run by accident. It is shaped by conversations most people never hear. Davos is proof that information and access are the most valuable currencies on Earth right now. So keep asking questions, keep learning, and never let anyone tell you this stuff is too complex. It is not too complex, it was just never explained to you in the right, simple way. That is exactly the mission of Syorld Invests, real-world money stories told simply and clearly. From mountain meetings to your kitchen table, every financial story is connected more than you realize. The people who understand these connections early always make smarter moves with their money and life. Davos 2026 happened, the world felt it, and now you finally understand exactly why that matters. If this video opened your eyes to how global finance truly works, then please share it widely. Like, subscribe, and follow Syorld Invests for more real-world financial stories broken down just for you.